Hello everyone, Scoony007 here bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game we have the 3-2 Cleveland Indians taking on the 4-2 Oakland A's. And here is the starting lineup for the Cleveland Indians. Leading off, the center fielder Grady Sizemore. Batting second, the second baseman Absur Cabrera. Batting third, the designated hitter Travis Hefner. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman Ryan Garco. Batting fifth, the shortstop Johnny Petrol. Batting sixth, the left fielder David DeLucci. Batting seventh, the right fielder Jason Michaels. Batting eighth, the third baseman Andy Marte. Batting ninth, the catcher Kelly Stoppage. On the mound for the Oakland A's, it is Joe Blatton, who comes into this game with a 2.40 ERA. He has 2 wins, 15 innings pitched, allowed 8 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 3 walks. We're here at the Oakland Coliseum, which gives a +2 to strikeouts and a +2 to walks. And with that, Sizemore steps up, and we are ready to start. He's batting a 190. Here's the pitch. 1-3, strikeout. That's a 12. That's an 8. Struck him out. Next up, it's Cabrera. Absur Cabrera. He's batting a 389. Here's the pitch. 3-1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to the Coliseum for this play. 2-5 double star 4. Ground ball to Hanahan. Takes it, turns, throws it to Barton. Out number 2. Travis Hefner up. Hefner is batting a 211. Here's the pitch. 3-4. Home run. That's an 11. The 20 is too high. 5-6. Double star 5. Fly ball out there to Brown. And that is out number 1. Out number 3. That retires the side. So the A's retire the Indians in order. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Oakland A's. Leading off, the right fielder, Travis Buck. Batting second, the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Batting third, the first baseman, Derek Barton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the designated hitter, Chris DeFornia. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Emil Brown. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Bobby Cosby. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Jack Hanahan. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Batting ninth, the center fielder, Ryan Sweeney. On the mound for the Cleveland Indians, it is Cliff Lee. 22 wins, 3 losses, a 2.54 ERA, 223.13 innings pitched, allowed 114 hits, 170 strikeouts, and 33 walks. Here's the pitch to Travis Buck, who's batting a 333. 2-5, possible error on a ground ball. 3-2, ground ball to short. Petriol's error rating. Excuse me there. Petriol's error rating is a 1 to 5. That's an 8. No error. Out number 1, and that's going to bring up Mark Ellis, who's batting at 350. Here's the pitch. 6-1, blank. 5-2, and that's going to be a single pass Sizemore. And with that, Ellis is on with a base hit. Infield coming in to double play depth, and that's going to bring up Mark Barton. Barton batting a 105. Strategy rolls a 16. Here's the pitch. 2-1, hit by pitch. That's a 0. The 16 is too high. 2-1, and that is going to be a single past Marte. So, let's see. Does Ellis advance? He has a base run of 2. That's going to be a 6. And no, he gets the whole sign. And next up, that's going to bring up the cleanup, Chris Diafornia, batting a 154. Strategy rolls a 3, infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. 4-3, strikeout. That's a 15. The 18 is too high. 6-6, ground ball to first. And that is going to be a double play. Ellis will go to third. Double play there, and that retires the side. Double play one as the Oakland leaves one stranded. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 1, we're tied at 0. It's Ryan Garco, Johnny Petriol, and David DeLucci due up for Cleveland. Here's the pitch to Garco. Garco batting a 214. Here's the pitch. 6-2, wild pitch. We're going to reroll. 3-2, blank. 6-2, fly ball out to Sweeney. Out number 1. Johnny Petriol batting a 263. Here's the pitch. 4-3, range play at the ballpark. 4-4, single plus 8 to Sweeney. His range is a 1-3. That's a 6. And he tried to take that and make it into a double, and he gets out at second. Thrown out at second, trying to make that into a double. All right, David DeLucci is up. Here's the pitch. First time we're seeing him in this replay. 2-4. Home run chance on a 1-16. That's a 4. We need a 10 or less. And that's an 8, and that ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is out of here. Solo home run for David DeLucci. And that's going to bring up Jason Michaels, who's batting an 071 for the season. Here's the pitch. 3-3, that's going to be a blank. 3-4, double star 6, fly ball to Buck. And that retires the side. No, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Emil Brown, Bobby Cosby, and Jack Hanahan due up for the Oakland A's. Here's the pitch to Brown. Brown batting an 053. 1-4 blank. And that is going to be 4-3, and that's going to be a single past DeLucci. For a base hit. Bobby Cosby up. First time we're seeing him in this replay. Strategy roll 7. So the A's holding off. 6-2, wild pitch. And that is a 1-8. That is a 2. And wild pitch, and that's going to advance Brown to second. Here's the pit, and to Crosby. 2-3. Question mark 9. That's a power hit to Michaels. That's going to be a single. So let's see. Emil has a base run of 2. That's going to be a +1 from second to home. And that is a 5. No, he gets the hold sign. The stop sign comes up. Infield at double play depth. That is Jack Hennihan batting a .278. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll 6, so Oakland holding off 2-1. Hit by pitch, that's going to be a 0. Cliff Lee gives a -4 to hit by pitches. 3-2, ground ball to second. And is Emil going to score? No. Let's see, is Emil going to score? Yes, he is. They're going to try for the auto out at first? Yes. So with that, Emil will come home to score. Cosby goes to second. And I got the out at first. Next up, it's going to be Kurt Suzuki. Suzuki batting a .333. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll 3, by the way. He's still holding off. 5-5. Range play at the Coliseum. 4-3, question mark 7. Power to DeLucci. And that's going to be a 12. And that is going to be a fly ball. To DeLucci. DeLucci's range is a 1-3. That's a 5. And that's going to be a double. And with that, Oakland takes a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the second. So, strategy roll 18, we're going to have a sacrifice play coming up. Ryan Sweeney, the center fielder, comes up, batting a .250. Infield has come in. 5-6, error and a possible throw. And that is a successful sacrifice bunt. So on that bunt, Suzuki, only 90 feet away from home, we go to the top of the order. Here's Travis Buck. 0 for 1 on the day. Strategy roll is an 18. Here's the pitch. 6-5, question mark, single on a 1-13. The 16 is too high. 3-4, and that is going to be a triple past Michaels. And he has some speed on that one. That's going to bring home Suzuki as Oakland now takes a 3-1 lead. Strategy roll 7. That's going to bring out Mark Ellis. 1 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 5-3, and that's going to be a walk. That's a 16. That's a 14, and they walk him. All right, we have a pickoff attempt. Cliff Lee doesn't pick anyone off, but I still show it off for sake of the program. 6-4. That's a strikeout. That's an 11. The 18 is too high. 2-5. And that's a double star 6. And that is a fly ball out there to Sizemore to end the inning. Three runs, 4 hits, no errors after 2. It's Oakland 3, Cleveland 1. We go to the top of the third. It's Andy Marte, Kelly Stoppage, and Grady Sizemore due up for the Tribe. Here's the pitch to Andy. Andy batting a .333. 6-1. Strikeout, that's a 14. The 18 is too high. 4-5 question mark 9. Power hit to Buck on a 14. That's a fly ball out. Out number 1, that's going to bring up Kelly Stoppage. He's batting a .308. Here's the pitch. 3-5 hit by pitch. That's going to be a 15. Joe is a -5. That's a 3. And Kelly gets hit. And with that, the home plate umpire warns the manager of the Indians. All right, we have a pickoff attempt here for Joe. Doesn't pick anyone off, but we have a 9. We go to the top of the order. Grady Sizemore batting at .182. 3-4. Home run. That's a 7. 18. That's a 7. And that ball is out of here. 2-run home run from Grady Sizemore, who is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And that ties the game up. And that is going to bring up Cabrera. Cabrera 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 2-1 blank. 4-1. That is a power hit to Sweeney. And that is a 15, and that's going to be a fly ball out. Out number 2, and Travis Hefner comes up. The designated hitter is 0 for 2 on the day. 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 4-5 strikeout. 16. That's a 14. Struck him out. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Kristen Forner, Emil Brown, Bobby Cosby due up for Oakland. Here's the pitch to Chris. Chris is 0 for 1 on the day. 1-1 strikeout. 15 to 17 is too high. 6-2 ground ball to Petriol. Out number 1. Emil Brown 1 for 1 on the day with a run scored. Here's the pitch. 1-3 strikeout 9. That's a 5. Struck him out. And that's going to bring up Bobby Cosby. 2 outs. Cosby 1 for 1 on the day with a run scored. Here's the pitch. 5-2 range play. 6-6 ground ball to second to Cabrera. Cabrera's range is on a 1-3. That's a 1. Gets it. Throws it over to Garco to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 3. We're tied at 3. We go to the top of the 4th. It's Ryan Garco, Johnny Petriol, and David DeLucci due up for Cleveland. Here's the pitch to Garco. Garco is 0 for 1. 4-5, strikeout 12. That's a 7. Struck him out. Johnny Petriol due up. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 3-6 strikeout. That's a 13. That's a 6. Struck him out. David DeLucci due up. He's 1 for 1 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 1-3 strikeout. 14-18 is too high. 2-6 ground ball to first to Barton. And that retires the side. So, an easy inning score as Oakland retires Cleveland in order, 3 up, 3 down. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Jack Hanahan, Kurt Suzuki, and Ryan Sweeney due up for the A's. Here's the pitch to Hanahan. He's 0 for 1 on the day with an RBI. 5-3, and that's going to be a walk. That's a 16. That's a 12. And they walk Jack. Hit the road, Jack, and go to first. Kurt Suzuki up. He's 1 for 1 with a double, a run, and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 5. Infield coming in to double play depth. Here's the pitch. 2-2. Strikeout 8. The 20 is too high. 3-4. Double star 3, ground ball to second, and that's going to be a double play. That is a 4-3 double play on that one. That's going to bring up Ryan Sweeney. Here's the pitch. 2-6, strikeout 12. That's a 1. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors as Cleveland returns to favor and retires Oakland in order, 3 up, 3 down. After 4, we're tied at 3. We go to the top of the 5th. It's Jason Michaels, Andy Marte, and Kelly Stoppage due up for the Tribe. Here's the pitch to Michaels. Michaels is 0 for 1 on the day. And that is going to be 4-6. That's going to be a possible error. 2-6, double star 4. And that's going to go out there to Hanahan. Hanahan's error rating is a 1 through 5. That's an 8. No error there. Andy Marte up. Marte 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 4-6, possible error. 6-5. Line drive to Cosby. Noah, and that is out number 2. Kelly Stoppage is up. Stoppage has a run scored. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-4. That's going to be a walk. That's a 16. That's a 12. And they walk them. Pickoff attempt as a 20, nothing to pick off there. We go to the top of the order. It's Grady Sizemore. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a home run, a strikeout, a run, and 2 RBIs. 2-6 blank. 2-1 ground ball to first. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Travis Buck, Mark Ellis, and Derek Barton due up for Oakland. All right, here's the pitch to Buck. Buck is 1 for 2 on the day with a triple and an RBI. 4-4 at the ballpark. We're going to go to the Coliseum for this play. 2-5, double star 4, ground ball to third. Marte gets it, throws it over to Garco for out number 1. Mark Ellis, 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. Here's the pitch. 2-6. That's going to be a strikeout. That's a 10. That's a 10. Struck him out. Struck him out, and that's going to bring up Derek Barton. Barton 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. 3-4 blank. 6-3 fly ball to DeLucci. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 5, we're still tied at 3. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Cabrera, Hefner, and Garco due up for Cleveland. Here's the pitch to Cabrera. Cabrera 0 for 2 on the day. 3-5 hit by pitch. That's a 2. That's a 4. The 4 is too high for the hit by pitch. 4-5 ground ball to second. And that is out number 1. Travis Hefner up. Hefner is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 2-3 walk. That's an 11. That's a 1. And they walk him. All right, we have a hit and run coming up for that. Ryan Garco is 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. 2-5, question mark, single on a 1. That's a 4. It's too high. 5-3, fly ball to Brown. And that is out number 2. In for that normal depth. Johnny Petrio is 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Strategy roll 9. Here's the pitch. 4-4 range play. 4-4. And that is going to be a single to Cosby. Ground ball to Cosby, ranges at a 1-3. That's a 6. And it got by him. So, Travis, base run is a 2. He needs a 3. He needs a 5 or a 6 to advance. He gets the hold side. And that is going to bring up David DeLucci, who is 1 for 2 with a home run. Strategy roll 11. Here's the pitch. 6-2, wild pitch on a 6. No. 3-3, fly ball to Buck. And that is out number 3 as Cleveland leaves 2 stranded. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Chris DeForna, Emil Brown, and Bobby Cosby due up for Oakland. Cliff Lee can face 8 more batters before he is tired. Here's the pitch to Chris. 1-6, that's going to be a strikeout. That's a 15. That's a 7. Struck him out. Emil Brown, 1 for 2 in the day with a strikeout and a run scored. Here's the pitch. 2-4 blank. 4-1, and that's going to be a single past Marte, the third baseman. All right, Bobby Cosby due up. Infield coming into double play depth. Cosby 1 for 2 in the day with a run scored. Strategy rolls a 16. Here's the pitch. 1-5 blank. 1-1, and that's going to be a double past Sizemore. All right, let's see. It's a 6. Lead runner advances, so Brown will come home to score. Ball cut off, and the trailing runner is thrown out. And Cosby's out at third, and Oakland takes a 1-run lead here in the 6th. 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Jack Hanahan. All right, Hanahan 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 6-4, strikeout 15. That's a 1. Struck him out. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. After 6, it's Oakland 4, Cleveland 3. We go to the top of the 7th. It's Jason Michaels, Andy Marte, and Kelly Stoppage due up for the Tribe. Here's the pitch to Michaels. Michaels 0 for 2 on the day. One 4, that's going to be a single. And with that, Andy Marte comes up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Strategy rolls a 14. Here's the pitch. 4-4 range play. 6-3. And that is going to be a ground ball to Cosby. Cosby's range is on a 1-2. That's a 5. That failed. And it got by him there, and that is going to bring up Kelly. Kelly walked with a run scored. Strategy rolls a 4. Here's the pitch. 4-3 range play at the Coliseum. 3-1 fly ball to Buck. Buck's range is on a 1-3. That's a 4. That's going to be a single. And that is going to score a run. And let's see. Marte does not advance on that. And that was a double by Kelly. Tied the game up. And that's going to go to the top of the order. Joe Blayton now tired. Gritty Sizemore 1 for 3. Strategy rolls a 10. 2-6. That's going to be a blank. 1-1 fly ball to Sweeney. And no sacrifice there. That is a 1. And it's a 0, so nothing happens. All right, Indians, strategy rolls an 18. They're going to put the squeeze on this. And here's Cabrera. He's 0 for 3. 6-6 at the ballpark. That is a 1. Bunted. Defense choice. 1, retire the batter, or 2, attempt to get the runner from third. On a roll, 1d6 versus BR of the runner on third. Higher, and the runner is out. Subtract 1 from BR if infield is in. Infield is not in. So what are we going to do? We're going to try. They're going to get the runner. They're going to get the batter out. Click yes if they're going to get the batter out. They are. And the Indians take a 1-run lead here in the 7th. And that is going to do it for Joe Blayton. They're going to pull him. And we have a left, right coming up for for Cleveland. So let's see. And they're going to bring in Andrew Brown. Actually, let's see. Fernando Hernandez. Yeah, they're going to bring in Hernandez. So first time we're seeing him in this replay, he has 1 win. 18 is his ERA. Had 3 innings pitched, allowed 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 5 walks. Taking a look at the stats for Joe Blayton, he went 6 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 home runs, 1 wild, 1 hit by pitch, ERA of 3.74 as he leaves the game. All right, here's the pitch to Travis. 3-6, that's going to be a strike. That's a 16. The 19 is too high. 6-3, and that is going to be a ground ball to Alice. And Sing, take me out to the ball game. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, it's going to be Kurt Suzuki, Ryan Sweeney, and Travis Buck due up for Oakland. Taking a look here at the box score. Cleveland scored 2 in the 7th inning. They also scored in the 3rd and in the 2nd. Oakland scoring 3 in the 2nd inning and 1 in the 6th. So they're down by a run. It is still a close game, but as you know, no lead is safe in inside pitch. Kurt Suzuki 1 for 2 in the day with a double, a run, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 2-1 hit by pitch. That's a 10. The 20 is too high. Cliff does a -4 to hit by pitch. 5-6 ground ball to Cabrera. Out number 1. Ryan Sweeney 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 4-1 is a blank. 2-3 ground ball to first. And that is out number 2. And we go to the top of the order. Here's Travis Buck. He's 1 for 3 with a triple and an RBI. 2-1 hit by pitch. That's a 13. That's an 8. And Travis gets hit by the pitch. Mark Ellis is up. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll 16. 1-5 blank. 2-5 ground ball to second. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 7, it's Cleveland 5, Oakland 4. We go to the top of the 8th. It's Ryan Garco, Johnny Petriol, and David DeLucci due up for the Cleveland. And with that, we are going to get some field changes here. Derek Barton is going to come out, and they're going to bring in Wes Bankerson to take over at 3rd. Only change in the lineup. They're doing Ryan Garco, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. 2-4 blank. 5-1, and that's going to be a single past Hanahan. All right, Johnny Petrio up. He's 2 for 3. Here's the pitch. 4-2 range play. 4-5 line drive to third to Hanahan. That's a 3. His range is on a 1 to 3. That's a 3. He got it. That would have been a double. No double play there. 1 out. Infield at double play depth, and that's going to bring up David DeLucci. He's 1 for 3 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 3-5. That's going to be a walk plus. That's a 19. That's an 11. And they walk him. Jason Michaels is up. He's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 1-4, strikeout, 13-6. Struck him out. Struck him out. 2 outs. Runner on first and second. Andy Marte up. Marte is 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll 10. 1-1. Strikeout. 14. 17. Too high. And that is going to be a 4-6. Double star 2. Ground ball to third. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's Wes Bankston, Chris DeForna, and Emil Brown due up for Oakland. And with that, Cliff Lee comes out. They have a right coming up. So we're going to bring in Masa Kobayashi to clean for this. First time we're seeing Kobayashi in this replay. 4 wins, 5 losses, 6 saves, a 4.53 ERA, 55 and 2/3 innings pitched allowed, 65 hits, 35 strikeouts, and 12 walks for Kobayashi. Going to the stats here. Cliff Lee won 7 innings, allowed 8 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, 1 wild pitch, ERA of 5.14. And with that, they're also going to make a change to their first base line. Garco coming out. And they're going to bring in Andy Gonzalez. All right, here's the pitch to Wes. First time we're seeing him. 2-6, strikeout. That's a 15. The 19 is too high. 5-5, fly ball to Sizemore, to DeLucci. Out number 1. Chris DeForna up. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a 3-4. That's a blank. 3-1. Double to Sizemore. And that's going to be a double. And here's Emil Brown. Infield coming into double play depth. Brown 2 for 3 on the day. The pitch. 1-3. Strikeout. 11. The 18 is too high. 1-4. Fly ball to Sizemore. Out number 2. Chris gets the hold sign to stay. And that's going to bring up Bobby Cosby. 2 for 3 on the day with a double and a run scored and an RBI. Strategy roll 8, infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. 1-4, single. And DeForno is going to come home to score. He scores on a 1 through 6 from second to home. That's a 4. And he ties the game up. Kobayashi now tired. Jack Hanahan comes up. He's 0 for 2 in the day. With a walk, a strikeout, and RBI. 6-5 range play. 6-1. Fly ball to Michaels. Michaels ranges at a 1-3. That's a 1. And he takes the hit away. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors after 8. We're tied at 5. But will we see some 9th inning magic? It's Kelly stoppage, Grady Sizemore, and Cabrera due up for the Indians. All right, let's take a look at the box score here. Cleveland, 5 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Oakland, 5 runs on 10 hits, no errors. Cleveland scored in the 2nd, the 3rd, and in the 7th. And Oakland scored in the 2nd, the 6th, and the 8th. So they just scored to tie the game up. That's going to do it for Fernando Hernandez. Hernandez is tired. So they are going to go with... We have a right-left switch. So they're going to bring in Jerry Belvins to take over. Belvins, first time we're seeing. He's only pitched 2/3 of an inning. Allowed no hits, no strikeouts, no walks, no ERA. Kelly stoppage is 1 for 1 on the day with a double. Here's the pitch. 2-5. That's going to be a walk. That's an 8. The 19 is too high. 3-3. Pop up to Hanahan. Out number 1. We go to the top of the order. Grady Sizemore. 1 for 4 in the day. Here's the pitch. 3-4. Strikeout 12. The 19 too high. 1-4, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Sweeney. Out number 2. Cabrera, the second baseman. They're going to leave him in. Actually, Cabrera, they are going to pull Cabrera. And they're going to bring in Ben Francisco to take the hit. Here's the pitch. 2-5. That's going to be a walk. 14. The 17 is too high. 1-4. Fly ball. And that's going to do it. And that retires the side. And Jeremy Cowell is going to come in at third base. Kobayashi now tired, so they are going to pull Kobayashi. And we have our right, left coming up. And they're going to bring in Rafael Perez. to take over. Perez, first time we're seeing him, 4 wins, 4 losses, 2 saves, a 3.54 ERA, 76.13 innings pitched, allowed 67 hits, 86 strikeouts, and 20 walks. He's going to face Kurt Suzuki, Ryan Sweeney, and Travis Buck. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Strikeout 8. That's a 5. Struck him out. All right, Ryan Sweeney. Here's the pitch. He's 0 for 2 on the day. 6-3 at the ballpark. 2-5 double star. Ground ball to Petriol. Out number 2. Here's Travis Buck. He's 1 for 3 on the day with a triple. 2-2, strikeout 14. That's a 6. Struck him out. And we are going into free baseball. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the top after 9. We're tied at 5. We go to the top of the 10th. It's Travis Hefner, Andy Gonzalez, and Johnny Petriol due up. They are going to pull Jerry Belvins. Belvins is out. And they're going to bring in Chad Grondin to come in. First time we're seeing him in this replay. No, we haven't. He went 2 1/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, 5 strikeouts, no walks. Let's take a look here at the box, the stats here. Kobayashi went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, ERA of a 9.0. Jerry Belvins went 1 inning. Nothing across the board, so no ERA there for him. Chad Gunn comes in. Here's the pitch. Hefner, 1 for 3 on the day, 1-6, that's a blank. 2-1, and that's going to be a ground ball to second. Out number 1. Andy Gonzalez, 0 for 2 on the... first time we're seeing him in this game. 1-4. Home run chant, home run. That's a 12. The 20 is too high. 4-2, and that's going to be a double star 6. Fly ball to Sweeney. Out number 2. Johnny Petriol due up. He's 1 for 4 on the day with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 4-3 blank. 2 outs, 6-1. That's going to be a single. And Petriol is on with a single. So they're going to leave Petriol in. Here's David DeLucci. DeLucci is 1 for 3 on the day. 1-4 blank. 4-4 fly ball to Sweeney. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 10th. It's Mark Ellis, Wes Bankston, Chris DeForna due up. And that's going to do it for Perez as well. And that's going to bring in Joe Borowski. Borowski comes into the game with an ERA of a 9.0. No wins, no losses. Went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits. All right, here's the pitch. He's going to face Mark Ellis, Wes Bankston, Chris DeForna. The pitch. 1-4, possible error. 3-3, single to Petriol. Error rating is a 7. Petriol is a 1 through 5. No error there. And Oakland's got a base runner on. And they're going to bring in Cliff Pennington to pinch run here. Wes Bankston comes up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Do we pitch it? We are going to pinch hit here first. Do we have anyone on first that can take over? Yeah, it's going to be Jeff. And Eric Patterson will pinch hit. Strategy roll is a 5. Here's the pitch. 4-4. Home run. That's a 3. The 12 is too high. 3-6, double star 4. Fly ball to Sweeney. And that's going to hold Cliff. Here's Chris. 1 for 4 in the day. The pitch. 6-1. Strikeout. 15. The 20 is too high. 4-5. Ground ball to short. And that is going to move Pennington over to second. The out at first. And 2 outs. Runner on second. Emil Brown with a runner in scoring position. The left fielder, 2 for 4. Here's the pitch. 2-3. Home run. That's a 7. That's a 4. And Emil Brown with a 2-run home run. That ball is out of here. Walk-off home run for Emil Brown. And that ball is out of here. And Oakland. And the Oakland A's defeat the Cleveland Indians 7-5. Final line score coming right up. So the Oakland A's defeat the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Indians, wrong sport. Of a final score, 7-5. Oakland 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors. Cleveland 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Your winning pitcher is Chad Glenn. Joe Borowski picks up the loss. We'll take a look at their stats in just a second here. David DeLucci gets his first home run of the season. Grady Sizemore had his second home run of the season. Emil Brown, that's his first as well. Taking a look here at the stats, Chad Gwynn picked up the win. He went 1 inning and allowed 1 hit, no ERA. Joe Borowski gets the loss. He won 2/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 home run, an ERA of a 15.89. Rafael Perez went 1 inning, had 2 strikeouts, no ERA there. And Hernandez went 1 1/3 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout, no ERA as well. So we're all caught up with that. Oakland goes to 5-2, and Cleveland goes to 500 to 3-3. And that's going to do it for us here at the Coliseum. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And until next time, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.